What's up, man? Welcome, Alpha. Hey, Mr. Kingsley. Normally, the live show was supposed to start 10 o'clock this morning, but it was a busy day. I had other things I had to go take care of. So, Mona no vex. Mona no vex. Shout out to you, Mr. Kingsley, though. Thank you for your love and your support. I see what you're doing, man. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to you, my good man. Shout out to you. Fasa, what's going on? Thank you, man. Thank you so much. So, Mona no vex, man. You get me? So I was 40 minutes late, 45 minutes late to be precise, 46 minutes late. So, today's topic, though, I don't have anything to talk about. I usually don't have anything to talk about. Now, to those of you that come to this live show, you know I don't have anything to talk about. But people stay because I make it fun, I make it spicy. I usually don't have anything to talk about. So I go off of what you guys talk about, ask me, and we just vibe. We just vibe. So hey, I was thinking it's later than usual. Miss V, I apologize. Hey, the good fortune. Shout out to you, Fortune. What's going on? Talk about submission. So a submission on whose side? What do you want to know about submission? Tell me you're a masculine woman. Mr. Kingsley said, how can someone navigate self-doubt in your opinion? Self-doubt. Hmm. Would you believe this though? Everybody that has ever done great things, at one point though, they can be too hard on themselves. They self-criticize themselves. They usually criticize themselves and say, I don't think this will work out. I made this content yesterday when I said I can be too hard on myself. You get me? I have a perfect plan to accomplish something. And I have staff members. And then I'll say to myself, is it going to work out? But when you try, and you fail, this is when you become obsessed with the whole thing. Like, fuck it. You just stop overthinking. Because have you heard about this thing about winners? They usually don't spend that much time strategizing from the beginning all the way to the end. People like me and you, we usually want to calculate if we have the answers from the beginning to the end. That's when we take the leap of faith. The people that win, the original winners though, all they just need is the first step. If I take the first step, am I not going to fall flat? And they will say, you won't fall flat immediately. And I'm learning that. But the self-doubt, it will always be there. Always be there though. As a human being, it will always be there. Like, I hope I'm not going to make mistake. But you will learn this. You just jump. You jump, man. You just jump. You just jump. But the self-doubt will be there. Back to back. Like, oh my God. I hope I'm not going to make mistake, man. But as long as that first step is there, this is what powerful people meant by you learn as you go. You learn as you go. Wow, I'm at best saying, Lord. The goodest fortune. Let's see. I'm currently there now, bro. Mr. Kingsley, I will say this though. Let that first step, think about just that first step. You get me? Think about, because from my personal experience, the more I try to see the end result, to see if the end result is, like if it's real, I find it so hard to execute, to execute that plan. I find it so hard to actually go into like, oh my God, I don't think it's going to work out. But there's no way to truly know if it works or it doesn't work until we try. I have to be frank with you, man. And then I've tried certain things that I didn't really plan it that much, and I won. And then I've tried certain things that, okay, me and my team, we took months to strategize, like, okay, different minds, Oh God, we did not win kobo. As a matter of fact, we lost money. So you know how this life thing is. It's a gamble. It is a gamble, man. I'm not a betting man, but well, you win some, you lose some, man. You win some, you lose some. It's not for the weak, oh. Ah, shit. It's not for the weak, man. Especially when you're losing money. Oh, I'm not talking about $100, $200. No, no, no. You're losing like 5,000 every day. Ah, you'll be thinking back to back. Oh my God, what is going on? It's not for the weak, oh. Esther said the benefit of submitting as a woman. You get to have a man that will serve you. That is the number one benefit of you, a woman, of you being a submissive woman. You have a man that would serve you. He's going to love you and play. He's going to work for you. Would you believe this? It's not all men that serve women. Would you believe this? We come, we have sex with you, we take the box, and we go without giving you nothing. Nothing. Not even conversation. And to the women of this generation, they believe that is independence. Say you are a fully, I should slap you. I made this content a couple of months ago. I said, I am not afraid of a masculine woman. I'm not. But you see, you know all those soft ones, those feminine women that don't talk much? I'm afraid of them. Oh. I am. I am very, very, because they are very, very hard to predict. Very, very, very hard to predict. Very, very hard. She's, especially when you are trying to throw tantrum like a man, and she's being calm. I try to apply caution. Yeah. My mom is like that. My girl, she's exactly like that. But you know, as a man, you still want to be like a man, but I don't push it too much. I don't. But you see all those masculine, those ones outside. Oh, really, this one. Because she's a weak woman. A masculine woman is a weak woman. Very weak. Just the same way a feminine man is a weak man. A masculine woman, she's weak. What day? And she will carry herself like she's weak. Very, very weak. Because it is a traumatic response. If I'm being feminine right now, it is a traumatic response. That's the truth. While some to software, you don't have to like what I'm saying. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. September 3rd. So let's see. True, it never goes away, but we have to jump. Mr. Kingsley, that leap of faith, it is very, and remember this, Mr. Kingsley. When you get to that point, that entrance of I might win, I might lose, you have won. You have won. But majority of the time, as people, though, we find it so hard to take that leap of faith because we want to win. You get me? Like the expectation is I have to win. But you know, remember the lesson. The lesson is in that failing. You have to fail. You get me? And you might be fortunate, you might win. But you know, for people like me and you, the regular dudes, we just want to win. Fasal said, do you believe in manifestation? I don't call it manifestation, though. I don't call it manifestation. I don't. I call it something else. Yes, people believe when they recite words all the time, this is when it happens. But that's, for me, no, it's not like that. My belief system is very, very strong, man. And I believe in something else. And I tell you guys all the time, I lean on God. Yeah. I lean heavily on God. And I use words like, if God wants it to happen, it will happen. You get what I'm saying? I lean heavily on God, like heavily. But to just say manifestation, that means you're believing in something lesser than God. Am I making sense? Something lesser than God is manifestation. But when you believe, like your belief system, it's like this. If I pray for something and it happens, that is the will of God. If it doesn't happen, it is still the will of God. You get me? So my belief system is God answered the prayer. So it simply means I might get something, I might get something else. But my resolution of peace is God will give me something better. It gives me peace of mind to see it from that perspective. Does that make sense? Rather than say, I must have this thing. I must have this thing. No. What if I have it and I die? You get me? So I try to see it like, okay, God knows best for me. Let's see. What do you think of data engineering, sir? Look, Malik, I would say in the nearest future, data engineers will make more money than cybersecurity engineer, because data engineering is connected to cloud engineering, and cloud engineering is connected to AI and machine learning. You get me? We with these hundreds of AI tools that is coming out every day, and many will come in the nearest future. Data, we need data engineers that know how to use artificial intelligence, not just operating systems. So I will say this though, Malik, it is the way forward. If you can learn something in data, it is the way forward. You will get paid heavily. Yeah, because they still want to protect their system and protect their informations. So let's see. Hey, Christina, what's going on? Shout out to you, Mr. Kingsley. To the rest of you that came to today's live show, shout out to you guys, though. I apologize for being 45 minutes late. I was just taking care of some things. If you've never been to my live show before, I usually don't have anything to talk about, but we just talk. We go through different topics and we just vibe. But I try to make it spicy. I try to make it fun for you guys to enjoy. I learn from you, you learn from me. We just chit chat. If this is your first time of coming to the podcast, show your love, show your support. Follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, OTA, follow us on Apple and Spotify. You get me? Season 3 of the podcast is coming soon. OTA. But let's keep it pushing. Malik said, okay, I think I answered Malik. Oh, Mr. Kingsley said, what is your biggest life lesson in my experience so far? I've learned many, many things, but the biggest of them all is I don't know anything. I don't know anything, man. The biggest of them all. I don't know anything. So I try to tread carefully, man. I try to tread extra carefully. Like I don't know anything. I don't know anything, man. I don't know anything. And that is where my belief system comes. I try to lean heavily on God, because I don't know anything. I don't know anything, though. When I was younger, you get me, when I was first start getting activated with, talking to God back to back, at some point you think you know. You get me? Because you can foresee certain things. And then I will make mistakes. And then I'll come back to God and just, you get me? Now, though, at my stage, at my life, I just say I don't know anything, man. I lean, my belief system is very, very different, man. I lean heavily on God. Heavily, man. I lean heavily. So, Bolaji, oh, I think I know you. Oh, is the one, oh, you're the one that lives in Canada. I see your comments all the time, though. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man. He said the early realization of the end result brings emotions that either motivate or demotivate you. Exactly. But then I don't want that distraction. You get me? I don't want, because it is delusion to think the end result will motivate you or it will demotivate you. I just believe that, okay, it might work out. It is a different perspective, though. Like, I just have to do it. You get me? I just have to do it, man. I just have to. I have to do it. But then, as people, we like to see it from this angle that, okay, then why do I have to do it? I want to win big. I don't see it from that angle like I just want to win big. I just know I have to do it. I have to. I have to do it. And I'm willing to spend money. Willing to spend money, man. It's almost like I'm obsessed with it. Obsessed with myself. So my perspective has always been this. I win the first time, second time, third time that I try anything, I usually fail. I usually fail and I stop. I try to be strategic. It's almost like I'm trying to take over something. You get me? It's a very, very different perspective, though. It's a very different perspective. But usually the end result is like, oh my God, if I win, I might love this. But for my personal experience, I fail a lot too. I fail a lot. But then when I eventually win one time like this, oh my God, my journey. And then life lessons will teach me that, people don't really care. People will still criticize me and say, so why are you dancing and shouting because you won one time? And then people will try to destroy my happiness. You get me? So you will learn that, okay, even when you win, you don't even share it with people. Because, when you fail like 10 times, I'm talking about fail 10 times. It's not easy. When you fail 10 times and you win one time, bro, you change your psyche there. You change your psyche. It's not for everybody, man. It's not for everybody. But shout out to you, Bolaji. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man. So let's see. I just came on and heard you being threatened with a slap. What slap? Oh, she pay you I should slap you. Okay. Esther said, I saw something once that said, come on. Oh God. I'm a message you. Whoa. I saw something once that said, wearing wheel pearls keep you grounded. Is that true? It is a precious stone. It is a precious, it is a crystal that was crafted into pearl. So it has powerful energies too. So it works. It works. If you believe in those things, it works. So it works. It works. But some people will tell you no. But it works though. It works. It's like medication. It works. So what do you think? Okay, I think I answered that. Even the wisest man doesn't have it all figured out. We should all act, fail, learn, and repeat. Of course. Oh God. You try. At the inception of it all, me and my team. When you go to school for something and you know it. Like me, for example, I have a master's degree in computer science. To some extent, I know this business. And then the people that work for me, they equally went to school for software engineering, data science, computer engineering. These guys are intelligent and will come up with a solution. And you try it and you fail. Toti no. And then you start thinking, like, what's going on? Sometimes you just sit down and drink coffee. 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 p.m. later in the day, drinking coffee. Happen by now. You get me? And you will learn this, man. For long, man. You just give it to God. Because it's not easy to fail. It's not easy to fail, especially when you're sure, like, I should win this thing. And you now fail. Life will lay, man. Seems you know God very well. I don't know God very well, though. I just have good rapport with God. I believe in God. That's the statement. I believe in God. I believe in God. I lean on God heavily. Heavily. And because I used to be a very, very bad boy. I used to be very, very bad. And I always pray and fast. I used to pray and fast, asking for second chances. You get me? For a very, very long time, I used to think I'm not even like I don't even deserve the second chance. You guys should listen to this. And then I went through a phase of redemption. This is true story though. A phase of redemption. My redemption starts. I went for my NYC in 2009. Right after that NYC in 2010. A redemption for a long time, like 5 years. Just praying every day, asking for second chance. And immediately after I finished like this, 2014, guess what? That was when I heard something. God gave me that second chance before I even started asking for it. And that was when I came about this statement. I'm about to tell you this statement. Every breath you take as a man, as a human being, every step you take, that is your second chance. If you've ever seen the system of a program, how a system works, if a binary code is not supposed to be in a program, you get me? Like, it won't be there. So the fact that you woke up this morning, it is your second chance. It took me a long time to came to that. Because then I had to forgive myself. I was asking God for forgiveness, but then I had the forgiveness long time ago. But I needed to forgive myself. It took me a while though. It took me a while. Because we are bad. I can't even begin to explain how bad Tashije Awaika. Now, for a long time, I used to think I'm a changed man. Would you believe I'm even badder? I'm even more bad right now than then. Because now I am balanced. Then I was chaotic, man. I was chaotic. Hmm? Now, if you try to upset me, now I will walk away. Because I know the outcome. I know the outcome. I'll walk away now. Even if you slap me, I'll walk away. I don't have your time. Don't have your time. But let's keep it talking. Data analyst is, I will say this. You don't go to school to study data analyst. It is a job title. Data science is everything. Within data science is data warehousing, data manipulation, because data is broad. So when you say data analyst, that is a job title. You get me? Go to school for data science. It's hard though. It is very, very hard. Very, very hard. I took a couple of classes. It's just hard. Very, very hard. I swear. But you will make money. So go and do it. Go and do it. Of course, you need it. You can ask me a question. You guys can ask any questions. Credibility said, this is my first time on your live. Of course, I know. Because I've never seen you before. Thank you, though. Happy Sunday to you too, Potential Energy. I'm fortunate to hear this for today. Just 5 minutes transform me, man. Of course, Dada. Of course. That's the reason why we are here. Dada said, what is your biggest fear in this life we live in? My biggest fear, I will say this to you, and I will be blunt with you guys. My biggest fear ever in this life is that God departs away from me. Because I don't know anything, oh. That is my biggest fear. I don't want God to depart away from me. I tell God practically everything. Would you believe this? Everything. I swear. And when I talk like this, people think, you must go to church. I don't go to church or mosque. I have a good relationship, a different relationship with God. My biggest fear is I don't want God to depart away from me. Yeah. So let's say you fuck around and I'm madly obsessed. I have to fuck you up. I just don't go out there and fuck you up. I'll go and tell God. Man. I'll probably fast for 3 days. It depends on how pained I am. I'll fast for maybe pure fast. Maybe I won't eat any pepper, anything salt. I want to talk to God. Go and fast and tell God about you. And I'll tell God what I want to do to you. Majority of the time, from personal experience, they will say, don't do anything. I'll take care of it. I used to not like it, but I like it now because I'm matured. But then, it used to feel good to take the revenge myself. But then, from personal experience, when God say leave something, you better fucking leave it. Because I used to be very, very hot-tempered. Now, man, I'll go and tell God. I'll go and tell God. Over my fuck by me. So, you get me. Fortune say, oh, yeah. You get me? Of course. Go do that. Um, of course, my good man. Shout out to you, man. I'll message you, Paul. Let me see. Hey, Collins, what's going on? Let's see. Which God do you believe in? Ibita your Martin shit. You see, I will say this to you. This one said, which God do you believe in? Like, are you? I don't. Oh, God. I would encourage you guys to go and read. I don't know the chapter. You obviously don't know anything. Right now, you are leaning on your own understanding. And your understanding is there are multiple gods. No. I don't even know how to explain this to you. Would you believe this if I tell you that God doesn't have a name? Nobody in this world knows the name of God. Would you believe this? Nobody, no one knows the name of God. Whatever name you think everyone gives to God, it is a nickname. It is a nickname. Most of you read books and you think you know. That's why I say go there, go and ask God questions. Let God teach you. Don't lean on it's there in the book of Proverbs. Do not lean on your own understanding. One friend disrespect me, and when I told him to stop, all my friends turned their back to me. Oh my wow, okay. Oh my wapa, you will be okay. Can you start letting people join the life? No, because I don't have time. Are you guys? Do you think it makes sense we let people join? Because I don't want anybody to join me. If anybody stress me, Lane. I've had a long day. Every breath you take is a second chance. Where did you get that, Jen? Okay, I choose cloud engineering. It's easier. Ha! Look at this one. Christina said cloud engineering is easier. Who told you it's easier? To me, it's not. Oh, it's not easy, man. AWS, Google Commute Engine. Shit, I hate it. More like a fun kokon. Hey, winner, shout out to you. I don't like it for nothing. It is hard as fuck. And majority of the time, people think just because I have a master's degree, I should know all these things. I know it, but that doesn't mean I enjoy it. I don't do mentor. I don't do mentor calls. I don't have time. Ellie said, you kind of fine. If my woman should catch you, if baby should catch you, baby will crush you like this. I swear. If baby eats people for a living, yo. Hey, Mikia. Good morning. First time here. What's the topic today? My love, we don't have topic. Oh. We don't have any topic, my love. We just talk. But shout out to you though. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. It is right there. But people lean on their own understanding. People lean on their own understanding. And people don't know anything. You don't. I'm very blessed to be part of. Hey, shout out to you, biggest Walker. Shout out to you, man. I'm a self-taught full stack web developer. In 2024, choose other things. Being a web developer in 2024 is like you being what can I? It's like you being a data analyst right now in 2024. Artificial intelligence can do everything you do effortlessly, far better than you. You don't believe me? In the next 10 years, I strongly believe there won't be anything called full stack developer. There won't be anything called front end developer. There won't be anything called graphic design, website developer. There won't be any of those things. maybe cybersecurity engineer, but at the pace that artificial intelligence is going right now, well, if any software engineer have a job 10 years from now, well, this is for DS. I would advise you go into two fields right now. Data science or cybersecurity. That is if you want to stay in tech. Yeah. So, one more. Cannibalism. What is cannibalism? Chewing. Oh. Okay. Because I said baby eats people. Baby chew people for a living. Oh, you do you and you want to do. I don't understand you. Me understand you. Do you have any recommendations or website to start machine learning? I don't know. I would say this though. People just want to jump in to do machine learning. Go and take data science. It is the same thing. Because data science will teach you Internet of Things. It will teach you information technology. It will teach you machine learning. It will teach you artificial intelligence. It is all the same thing. Go to data science. Don't just jump into machine learning. Like, come on now. Go to data science. If you want to know machine learning, because machine learning and artificial intelligence is IoT, go into data science. It is very challenging, but go there. That is if you want to go there. Money said, what languages do you speak? I speak Yoruba. I'm not a Yoruba man. I am from Harare, Zimbabwe. I speak Harare. They can confirm language that I speak. And that is the only language I speak. Zimbabwe, Harare. That's the language I speak. Do you have it? Okay, I think I answered that. I would never be faithful to an unfaithful man. Okay, we shall see. You know what I like about this life? This life will humble you, man. This life will humble you. Would you believe something? This is the tricky part about women. Women will say they will never cheat, they will never be with a man that have sexual options. But we know this by this stage, that women are not attracted to a man that is not wanted by other women. Would you believe this? They don't want you. They don't. I swear. And even when she knows that other women want you and she synchronized with you and you guys go out and she noticed that none of those women around are peak looking at you every now and then, she will start giving you attitude. That's why I said, you guys, majority of you need therapy. Or go and meet them in your house. There's something wrong with most of you. Something, bigger percentage of you. So I came up with a template that works. And I said polarity. Which is when you take your woman out to a dinner date, to the restaurant, or just traveling, make sure you work on your body. You're not taking her out just because you're trying to treat your girl nice. You want, because women need third-party validation about you. You take her to where those beautiful women are. You don't give them any attention. You focus on her. She needs to see how other women perceive you. Other women still want this guy. That's why you have to take care of your body. You would think, oh, she knows I'm a good man. You got me. Oh my Lord, do bricklayer. Ha! To fiaka. To fiaka. I want money. She. You got me fucked up. I want money. That's why if let's say Me and my girl, we go to the groceries down there to Target. Sometimes we drive to Walmart. Mama di Tony, you want to clean up nice. Other women will know that, okay, this is the boyfriend, this is the girl, this is the husband, this is the wife. You get me? She needs to see how other women look at you. That polarity works well. It works well. I swear. Back in the days of our fathers, our father would tell us that, okay, you have to reassure a woman that, baby, you're the only one I love. And you're the best. Like, that is what keeps women. Lie. It doesn't keep them. They don't have that much common sense. They don't. They need something that will give them almost close to heart attack. Something that close, not heart attack, something close to, this guy is going to leave me. But you won't listen to me because, come on now, who the fuck is Fowobi? You get me? Something close to. You get me? You take her to massage parlor or some saloon where you can wash your legs. She can do her. She needs to see how other women. So you just don't spend money on women. Just something there. Okay. Okay. Is it not that there is one God with many names? Oh my God. Oh, one God. Have you heard about the word, the source of everything? Like the source of everything. Do you know what it means to be the source of everything? The source of everything is not a platform. It is not a domain. You get me? It is not an entity. Those three things I mentioned just now, they are one. And you're combined in one. And I'm telling you this thing from the perspective of a software engineer so you get it. That's why I said, no one in this life, no religion in this world can define God to you. No one even knows the name of God. Nobody. The word of God said, God is everything that connects everything together. So if God is everything that connects, so is that one? Does that make am I making sense? Is that one? That is not one. That is everything. That is not one. And even with that, as human beings, it still doesn't make sense. But we just know, okay. And this is the tricky part. If God is the source of everything, as in God is everything that connects everything together, God does not even exist. Me and you, we exist because we are in existence. We have beginning and ending. Existence is built on God. It's very, very deep. Niwon ba for me and you. Nigbagbo nu Ọlọ́run, kò ṣètò Ọlọ́run. That's all. Let me keep it pushing. They respect fear. Women. My girlfriend said women are the enemy of women. Yeah, that one is one. Women don't like women. They don't like themselves. And I like it like that, though. I do. I like it like that. They don't like themselves. And they lie to one another. They lie to one another. Hey, bestie. Bestie Oshiwo. Bestie to my do or kwe. They don't have one integrity like this. Women. Women. And as a child, I used to think when you buy gift, buy flower, that is what keep women. Baby, you're the best thing that has happened to me. I love you more than this. I love you. Are the Rodney. Polarity. It keeps them grounded. You want her to be on her feet. Apply polarity in that relationship. I'm telling you. Show her you love her. Don't say it though. Show her Show her. Oh, one problem. Oh, they have big problem. They have very, very big problem. Okay. Yomi. God bless you always. I appreciate your mumble. Shout out to you, Yomi. Shout out to Yomi though. Yomi is one of my support system. Fortune is one of my support system. Shout out to you guys. So thank you. Good Fortune said, do you read books? And what kind of books do you read? I've read a lot of books. I've read a lot of books though. But so I don't get lost in what I read. When it relates to, because I for I tell you guys my story of how I was lost for a little bit. I needed to stay grounded. So most of the things I was reading, I read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. I read the Quran. I read the books Hindu. That was when I knew they have lesser gods. I read the books Buddhism about them. I read those things. So me, I wasn't just digesting those information though. I would wake up in the middle of the night and chat with God. Talk to God. Okay, I read this, I read this, I read it. I want you to help me. Use this to help my mindset. I want to know you better. Help me. And I was losing my mind, man, because I have fucked up. I was criticizing myself off of the things I have done. Although your book couldn't work, man. You get me? And I was just asking God that if you help me, I will use it to serve you. You get me? If you help me back, I'll use it to serve you. And just like that, man, it was like a magic word. I didn't power for him, man. And just like that. I didn't power for him. Just like that, man. Just like that. Okay, if you help me. And before you know what's up, man. Me really, man. Me really, man. All my friends that we were bad boys together, it was like, I have to be frank with you guys. It was like they disappeared out of my life. Everything that I had, I was connected to. I have to be frank with you. Everything, it was like brand new. Even my face that used to be like everything something, man. Everything. But let's keep it pushing. Yes, but what kind of women are they? The power of polarity, be capable of the extreme, but be able to control and maintain the balance. The balance part, though, because one thing I try to tell men on this podcast is this: if you're not careful, if you don't know yourself too well, if you're not balanced, and you live in the same house with a woman, there's a big chance you'll be abusive, either verbally, emotionally, or physically. Either one of those two. If you're not balanced you have to be balanced as a man. And it takes us long time. It's not just the fact that you're young now. You need to know who you are. You need to be able to tolerate your own emotion first. Then you can tolerate the emotion of women. Then you can tolerate the emotion of, you get me, children. It takes time. The love of your life will frustrate your life. You get me? Because sometimes what she wants from you is just for you to just raise your voice. And that's why I said they need therapy. Sometimes, the big majority of the times, what she need from you is just aggressive sex. Ota, how about you say it? Okay, I want some aggressive. Oti, yeah. They don't have that much common sense to verbal. They are not good communication, good communicators. So women, rather than sit you down and say, okay, this is what I want. Lie. They will start doing iwa pala. And it takes an experienced man to just look at things and just get it. And you just match that vibe. But sometimes you just go, obìnrin yìí kí ló dé gan. Which simply means that, baby, what the fuck you doing? Like, the fuck you doing? You get me? But take the time to know yourself. If you're a man, you're listening to me right now, don't jump into relationship with women, no, especially if you're still easily triggered. Don't jump into relationship. Oh, know who you are first. Take your time. Because sigba your dash or your road if you go, which simply means that your time will come. There's always beautiful women out there. Your time will come. Don't just jump. Don't just jump into relationship. You will become abusive, man. You get me? Because when you're young as a man, you think sex is the only thing you can do with a woman. How about conversation? And when you have conversation with them, then you will come to understand this. They don't have that much common sense. Or long, but I swear down. Well, some of you will say, why are you being disrespectful? I'm being I'm telling you the truth. So very keep powerful. Do you want me to lie to you? Most so tough. And they know that's the reason why women want men that have common sense, men that are emotionally stable, men that are provider. You get me? Men that are grounded. Because on the subconscious level, she knows that she's fucking annoying. Why my won't buy me by one God? Anyhow, Sha. You won't buy for long, man. My girlfriend said, "Women, okay, I think I answered that. You're speaking the truth. Human created God. Walexi, shout out to you, man. User said it's Allah. Okay, okay. And he has 99 names which describe all the characteristics. Those are nicknames. You're not listening to anything I'm saying. Those are nicknames. Those are nicknames. Those are nicknames. Oh, God. Why is it that people take pleasure in leaning to their own understanding? I'm telling you facts. What I told you just now, all you have to do is go and ask God. When was the last time you had that conversation with God? Which means I had something like this. Is it true? That means you're not leaning on your own understanding. You go and ask God. Most of you don't even have that rapport with God. You don't, because you don't, your belief system go you level here now. You get me? You believe in God, you think you believe in God, but when was the last time you went to ask God that I heard of something like this? Is it true? I want to know the genuine thing. And you are asking of it every day. Every day. That is how you build rapport with God. Wow, okay. Oh my wow, okay. 5 minutes. Damn, what the hell is this? Oh God. This guy got something else. Let's see. She said I give girls okay. The laminin. Sir, can we have a chat after your live show? I'm not having chat with nobody. Ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, need time, oh. This girl, they always build me. Why? Because you are a rich man. That's the reason why she builds you. But yeah, Sen said, how old are you? How old do you think I am? Everybody, the OGs on this platform, they know how old I am. Let's see. Let's see. The love of your life will frustrate your life. Of course. Joe, come on, powerful. It's the truth. I love the way you speak Yoruba, Sam. Jesse. R&B mottos. Ìwọ diamond here. Ìwọ modinde lu. Oh my. Shout out to the rest of you. Shout out to the rest of you. Let's see. So as I was saying, do not lean on your own understanding, though. Don't lean on your own understanding. If you genuinely want to know God, you need to build a rapport with God. That is the easiest way. But people love to learn from their own experience. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, thank you for answer this. See, you have to sit, man. We want to apply by you. If you have been a member, please know that does not my group there. See, it keeps the state open in case you want to. As you are the only person who work there, besides the work there as a plan, you do not appear to need a friend. But the reason to keep it open for the world, which allows you to join that workspace. Once you downgrade to a free starter, your money channel. If I can help. Give me a few seconds. Okay. Um, yeah, we know. Oh yeah, kilo to happen. Well, I understand very few of you understand the Yoruba I speak. And if I say one Yoruba word, I try to interpret it in English immediately. But the Yoruba is very, very fun. I got this message a couple of days ago. This guy said, if I've been in the United States for a long time, why is it that my accent is still the same? Oga, I wish you know who I lived with. Gbogbo àwọn boys yẹn, àwọn ọmọ Àkúrẹ́ lẹ́nu gígùn yẹn, all those Ondo boys, we speak Yoruba all through. Yoruba all through. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi, ọ̀rẹ́ mi, ibo la ti lọ ń gé lénìí? Ọ̀rẹ́ mi, ó yẹ ká lè mọ ọtí lénìí náà, ká lè mú nǹkan tó tutù. So let's see. Sir. Who is that? What are your thoughts on 20 plus year age gap? Okay. Are they sustainable or realistic? Courtney, let's talk. I will say this. Let's say, even for my age right now, Magbo, even for my age right now, I don't think it matters. I swear. If you read what people talk about on social media about preferences, you might think a 20-year-old woman is too old for a 50. He can be your dad. And life will teach you this for men who even a woman believes that she will go for the most good looking, the tallest man. But that is a lie. You see, it is not only safety and security that men offer women. It is exposure and experience. And the man that can provide the most experience and exposure gets the woman. On the flip side, let's say she has exhausted her options. She has two kids. Then she will go for the guy that, you get me, is still a lame simping. But let's say upright dude, full superior man, because he's not going to select you over a youngin. But to answer your question, Courtney, it depends. For a woman, are you talking about, let's say you are like 40 years old and the guy is like 20 something? The guy 20 something years old, you 40 years old, is just going to sleep with you, baby girl, because you're easy to sleep with at 40 something years old. I'm being blunt with you. But let's say a man is 40 and you are 20 years old. If he has resources to provide you the best experience, that's a win-win. That's a jackpot. That's a jackpot though. Because you will do certain things and you overlook it because you're young. You get me? And you're in your peak. You're fresh in your peak though. The majority of the time, women don't do this though. Women don't do this. Most women will exhaust their options. They will blow that time. You get me? Life will teach you though. You use what you have to get what you want. You get me? You know that stage where you're, because I think I should be frank with you guys. When you smell the skin of a young woman and the skin of a older woman, it smells differently. Would you believe this? I'm talking about naturally. She wakes up early in the morning. Let her stay for 2 hours or 3 hours before she shower or clean her skin or nothing. Smell their skin like this. You will see what I'm saying. They smell differently. And women don't like it when I say this though, but even, you guys know me, I talk. Even the vaginal walls, the texture itself. Miss Vijen, so know me. Let me tell you how it is. Even the texture, I swear down. Come on now. If you as a man, guys, come on, talk now. If you run this game, you know you know the difference between you sleeping with, a young woman and a woman that is older. It feels different. The texture is different. It's like omotoba boil. When you boil meat, meat that is too strong to chew, and meat that is tender to get yeah, everything you get me. That's the difference. Or long, but I swear. Oh my god, you guys know. Oh my god, my son. Oh my god, my son. I swear down. Oh yeah, to see one. She. Oh yeah, to baje. It's different. But the reverse version, yeah. Otiri one ni gbọ́, one ni Ọlọ́run gbọ́. I swear down. Feels different. One is fair. Ó ti gbọ́. Àwọn ọmọ ọ̀ka wọn tèmi ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. I swear. One is firm. Jẹ́ pé kò ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, I swear. Ó dàbí, you guys know, me, I will talk finish and tell you. It's like everything is padded. Gbogbo firm money. Oh, firm. Ó ti rí. Mo ń sọ nǹkan fún ẹ sẹ́, but women don't. You get me? Like, men are not stupid. We know the difference. Ó yàtọ̀ bàjẹ́. Ó yàtọ̀. And when you start, when our body has aroused, even the smell from the kidney, it's different. We pay attention. We pay attention. Okay. But does that mean we won't sleep with an older woman? We will. It's better than masturbation. Ọlọ́run, wọ́n sọ nǹkan fún ẹsẹ̀. Ó yàtọ̀. But when we say, ìwọ ló mọ̀, ó máa wà okay. It's different. Ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn. Today's bread and a day before. Àdá fún ẹ. R&B Motors. Ọmọ ni ẹ. He said, today's bread and a day before yesterday bread are never the same. Men know this. Ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn. Completely different. Completely different. Completely different. And the body is even more accommodating. Ọlọ́run. It's not just wetness or anything. Mo ń sọ pa. My niece is 22, dating a guy 33 years, 11 years different. About word. Will it work? Show me your don't move you baby loni. I'm way older than my girl. Abi gbogbo nǹkan tí mò ń sọ yìí ẹni. Walexi, I'm way older than my girl. I swear down. Way older. Way older than my girl. You've explained it so. Irọ́, Miss V, ipò ṣe bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ mú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ explanation. It is fair. Yàtọ̀ síra wọn. Ó fẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ tán. It even tastes differently. Would you believe this? Ó fẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ tán. It tastes differently. Class dismiss. Class dismiss. Ọlọ́run. Mo ń sọ ọ̀kan fún ẹsẹ̀. Ní gbọ́ nǹkan téèyàn ń sọ. Class ò dismiss o. Let's kúkú. Ká tiẹ̀ ti fọ́ gbogbo tébù yẹn. Ká da gbogbo ẹsẹ̀ tébù. Ó ti yẹ. Let's kúkú break the whole table. Yeah, mo ń sọ. Ó nígbà téèyàn daṣọ téèyàn ròde fi ró. You get me? God bless younger women in their peak. God damn. And they're both Kilele. Only I'm a vibe. Dismiss it. Èmi ti kó lẹ́nu ẹ̀ ní biggest worker. You get me? Ó ti yẹ. Ó ti yẹ. Oh. So when you see an older guy say, nope, I prefer a younger woman, women will criticize and say, why? It's because they feel different. Come on now. We that we are weird. Weird personality, Tony. I'm explaining to you that they smell different, they feel different, they even taste differently. No, bro. It tastes differently. Tastes differently. It's like, you know, Edia Greek. You know what Edia Greek is? A Greek is a chicken that is you know, there is street chicken, there is ghetto chicken, there is body chicken. What year? Don't you read me? Oh, yato síra wọn completely. And the brain of a man, eventually, you get me. Of course, biggest work almost now. Their body accommodates you to bad. It accommodates you differently. The experience is different too. Well, the experience is different. And it becomes a win for the woman. The body is perfect. But it's not all women that have common sense. So this one, let's see, she now has common sense. She knows how to talk. Prof. Yomi, Baola chicken. You know, in this overseas, the chicken they sell in their store, you know, is you know they have hard chicken, they have butty chicken. You get me? Ìwọ àwọn ọmọ èwe yẹn ṣì bọ̀tí tán wọ́n máa yá báyìí ṣe máa yá leléyìí sauce everything. The experience changes men. Oh, God damn, it changes men. Then we'll not go your plan be follow. Oh God. 5 days ago, Tim Jeshan really. Dashboard. Tim Jeshan really. Tani Motola. I don't think I've seen Motola before. Shout out to you, Motola. Maybe Motola with me. Oh man, love man. Let's see. But I want to ask you guys something. To the ladies, if you're listening to me right now, why do you guys wait until around 26, 27 before you decide to settle down? The real Miss Right 315 said, interesting, well experience is definitely your most significant teacher. Yeah, I am. I am experienced though. God damn. I'm experienced. Vast. So at this stage of my life, if I come out to tell you that I prefer to have sex with just one woman, just one, I swear on everything, I prefer just one. Because what are you looking for when you found the perfect woman? Owa bekun bekun. You get me? Bekun bekun is you're looking for trouble. And I don't want trouble. It is a very nice question. I want ladies, I want you guys to tell me, why is it that when you are on fire, there are these young ladies on TikTok, beautiful women, 21 years old. The pictures they post, bikini, skimpy, going to the gym, almost half naked though. And I would say this, they have a boyfriend, the two of them. They are black women from the United States dating white men. I don't have any problem with that. Their boyfriend is 25 years old. 25. No, the boyfriend of that woman is 25 years old. She's 21. They've been dating for 2 years. So she's been dating that boyfriend when she was 19 years old. Magbo! At 25 years old, that guy is not going to marry that woman. And I'll tell you why. He doesn't have money. They started dating when she was in 100 level. The guy was in like 300 level. The guy is done with bachelor's degree now. She is in her third year. 21 years old. She's in her third year in bachelor's. The guy is going to finish school and move. Women can't think this far. As a man, I perceive relationship like a business. It is a business. What is the return on investment for dating you, for sleeping with you, for smashing you consistently for 3-4 years? What is the return on investment? Like, like what is the return on investment? Tabajon Dora was steady. Because yeah, as a man, come on now. As long as the body is fine. Oh, the body meaning. Oh, and September, October, November, December, 3 months plus, I'll be 40 years old. Show okay me if you're 20 years old by I can still paro a 20-year-old to my bossy millennium. What year? Oh long. To my go baby ojele para because baby don't want to die. What year? What year we? Oh, oh God, don't take me seriously. Oh, I'm just vibing, man. What year? That's what I say. As a man, go and take care of your body. Show her money. Oh my God, see Elenu. Long. Even now, with baby in my life, say, don't let your girl know. Oh, she fẹ́ do mi lẹ́yìn. Ó máa tún do mi mọ́ bó ṣe ń ṣe mí yóò ipò olóṣì ni. Kọ́ṣì dànù. They no born her where make she no hear. She go yeah. It don't. Oh, she nigga. You see, it's only on social media. You say, a 40-year-old is too old. No, you read me. See what boy show book. Oh, we gbogbo ẹni. Oh, we gbogbo ẹni. Oh, we gbogbo ẹni. How far, Baba? Femi, what's going on? Shout out to you, my good man. I they tell you, that's the reason I try to tell guys. Don't just settle for the first woman that come for you, man. Go and take care of yourself first. Make money. Emotional stability, are very important, man. Don't be easily triggered. And you need God in your life. You need alone to guide your step. Because this life, go to wow. I tread carefully. Come on, Now, when you get to the level where you can say no to those women, because bro, they will shoot their shot for you. Women, Luma, get out. Get out. I swear you be Edom. I've given my life to God, yo. Oh, my baby, they hear you. Age difference, no much. Okay. Let's see. Ladies, talk to me now. Why do you guys wait until around 26, 27 before you start looking for a husband? Tell me, why? Why do you guys wait? Zamani, shout out to you, Zamani. Ladies, please talk to me though. Why do you guys wait until around 26, 27 years old before you start looking for a shout out to you though? Zamani is from, I think this is California. Shout out to you from CA. Oh God, we did go California for the 18. Oh, we get project, man. They want to exercise options, that's why. But no, you know me. They might have something else to say. Ladies, please talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me though. Talk to me. Why? That's the Mr. Bossel. That's the thing that annoys me. Why is it that? Because if marriage and relationship is a business, they won't talk. I want to hear, ladies, talk to me. If marriage and relationship is a business, the best time to buy is when the value is extremely high. You get me? I believe every human being is a product because everyone uses everybody. I believe that Hey, Atinuke, how are you? I believe that marriage is a business and relationship. The best time to buy and the best time to sell is when the value is high. Why is it that you guys wait when your value is depreciating in the eyes of people, in the eyes of, people that are supposed to buy you, but I'm not a product? Come closer here. Do your mouth like this and come closer to this phone. Elenu Gigonia. Oshiri. Hey, shout out to you, Atinuke. Shout out to you, though. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jesse said, I believe Jesse is a woman. Oh, Jesse is a man. Okay. Jesse said, I go to the gym and take care of myself. My baby know they use me play. Oh. Okay, so you think it's your body that is keeping your baby to you. Do you know how many men in this world have banging body? Shit. Tell me. Do you know how many men? How about we no get body? Our baby woman ko again. Woman ko again. Go yeah ni. We no get body. Baby is loving the body. Oh. Abo funny. Huh? She. We no can get body. She. Baby, hey. Baby máa ń lá mi bí ata ni. Èmi. Orí gbogbo ẹni. Orí gbogbo ẹni. Ó pọ̀. Oh, baby no dey use me play o. Omo. I love all your videos. I find them really helpful. Hey, shout out to you, my good man. Shout out to you, man. What the fuck? Let's see. You get tattoo, African man. I get tattoo for body now. I have like 7 tattoos everywhere. I have tattoos everywhere. Oh, in college, I was only around people my age. Okay, this is one woman. Courtney. In college, I was only around people my age. I did not start getting exposure to older men until I left. Shodoko to one school. Did you sleep with men in school? Baby girl, did you have any sexual affair while you were in school? Would you believe when I was doing my bachelor's degree, I had sex with one woman. I was in a relationship. And I'm a man. Just one. Just one. A lot of men have one sexual affair at that stage of their life. Do you know why? Because they don't have that much options. And a lot of men will stick it out with their girl. That's why I try to tell guys though that your wife is not in your class. So that woman you like in your classroom, if you're doing bachelor's degree, you're listening to me right now. That is not your wife. That is the wife of your older brother. Or probably your uncle can become. Because you can't fucking take care of that woman. As a young man, you think sex is the only way to, if I give her long stroke, sex with Shiwo. Man. Your wife is probably in GS1. Would you believe this? She's probably some toddler somewhere. Very, very sad truth. Very, very sad reality. Your wife is probably somewhere. Kwedu can become. Maybe she's drinking feeder. That is for those of you 21, 22. Your wife is probably in a cradle right now. Okay. Let's see. God, what age should I settle down as a man? Where's your face? Audi said, I'm female, I'm not African, I'm Guyanese. Bologna Guyanese. Give me a few seconds. Guya. Oh, South America. Guya. Oh, okay, South America. What language do you guys speak? Damn, you guys, this place is. I've never heard of this place before. South America. Ibon South America. Okay, you guys speak English. Oh, wow. Oh, are you serious? Wow, you guys are not even close to 1 million. Damn. You guys are like, so it's a small country. But you speak English. The capital is Georgetown. That's good. What kind of music do you guys listen to? Cricket and calypso music. Wow. Oh, it was colonized by the British. Oh boy. Nice to meet you, my love. What do you have to say? What do you have to say? I dated a guy from 18. And when did you guys break up? Ishoma said, what makes a man propose? I talk about this all the time. What makes men propose? Would you believe any man you come across, any one of them, the first time they meet you like this, the first time they have a first conversation with you, before 15 seconds, they know if you're a wife or you're not a wife. They know what they want to use you for. Of course, we all know. Mhm. We all know. Let's see. But women don't. Oh, kò ní gbọ́ tèmi. Ta lélẹ̀? The real Miss Y315 said 100% marriage has elements of a business partnership, collaboration, shared goals, mutual support. I will say this. It is a business. It has to be, you have to view it for, it's not even a partnership. I should be frank with you. It is not a partnership. That is the mistake people make. Marriage is not a partnership. It is a business. You get me? It is a business, but not a partnership. It's not just the man or the woman that comes together. It is the family too that come together to do business. It is not a partnership. They become one. You get me? It is not two. You see, partnership is two entities. These are not two entities. They come together to become one singular entity. That is the problem I have when people say, I want a partner. No, you don't want a partner in a relationship because it is a business. It's like, let's say Facebook buys my software company. If Facebook buys my software company, or I do business with Facebook, let's say they give me 50% physical cash and 50% equity in that business. It becomes, my business automatically becomes the entity of Facebook because they are larger. Even if they are smaller, it becomes the same. You get what I'm saying? We are not business partners anymore. I am part of them. That is marriage. I don't like it when people contradict things. I don't. Hey, Tommy Singh, how you doing? How are you? Let's see. Let's see. Mickey said, I handsome man. Jesse said, no castors. Let me tell you something, Jesse. They won't listen anyway. You get me? Milky said, I handsome man. Hold on, maybe I should. Baby, come and help me give her blow in the mouth. I dated a guy when I was 19 up until I was 23. That is 5 years, my love. That is 4 years or 5 years. And we had the intention of getting married. Tell me what happened. Do you think you were oh God, do you think you have to date people for 3 years or 4 years before they marry you? Would you believe this? You don't have to. If you are genuinely the one, I can assure you, in 6 months, they will come and see your family. In 2 months, they will see your family. You see, the problem is women underestimate how territorial men truly are. We are highly territorial. Let me give you an example. We smashed on Monday. On Wednesday, we see again. On Friday, we see again. We've smashed quickly because it's still a hot for body. They get me? We smash. That's 3 times in a week, steady. On the Saturday, we chill a little bit just to miss ourselves. In 2 weeks, if you're truly the one, I swear on everything, if you're genuinely the one, He's going to tell his family about it. I think I met the one. Now, this is the tricky part. He's going to show, as men, we'll test you in this aspect. That's why I said only a woman can teach a man how to treat her. We'll do this. We'll try and correct you on certain things, or we'll try and say something because we want to assert dominance. Now, this is how we do it. Let's say you watch something that I don't like, and I say, this is too revealing. Don't you think you should change this? You should say nothing but, oh, you don't like this. Okay, come and help me pick something. That's why I said you have to be extremely intelligent. You have to be intelligent. You're not doing the man a favor to synchronize with you. You get me? Because you need him to propose to you, to marry you. Now, the bigger percentage of women will do this. They will say, you don't like it? What is wrong with it? And the guy will say, it is too revealing. And she will say, I like it. It's okay. Because to women, any man that criticizes whatever she's wearing or whatever she's doing, that is an insecure man. But let me bust your bubbles. Every human being in this world has insecurities. Everybody, including yourself, has insecurities. Now, what you display to that man at that point is you just challenged that you just challenge his authority. So that means he can't suggest, because if you wear something too revealing and we go out there and somebody attacks you, you expect me to protect you. And if I can't tell you not to do something, you're not a wife. But because I already had access to your body and I still want to continue having access to it, men will say, okay, let's just go. You get me? You're not going to be a wife. So the calculation of most men will go, I can take it from this woman, let's say, I thought twice in a week. Only my domo for the next 3 months. You get me? And within that time, women will catch feelings for sure, because remember, they think they have common sense that much. As she's sleeping with that dude, she will be sleeping with multiple men too at the same time. And eventually she will catch feeling for that guy, because, a guy that makes time 3 or 4 times in a week for a woman believes that, oh, I think he's starting to like me. Now, let's say in 3 months she's going to catch feeling. At that time, that guy is going to leave because she's not a wife. And that is not the first time that guy is going to test that boundary. Though. He's going to try it again. You say certain things, or he will try to teach you something. Have you heard about this concept that men get attached to women when we do something with you? When we teach you something and you reciprocate to the teachings. You get me? We say certain things, you reciprocate to the things we say, either it's a joke or something. Most women are too stuck up. You get me? You want to be a wife. You want to be a wife. You have to. For you to get a man that will serve you, because you don't just want a man that will be a figurehead. You want a man that genuinely wants to serve you. That is a win. So that's a win. But let's say the first time you shut him down. The second time you shut him down, you criticize things. Okay, he still has access, because after that conversation, he can still have sex with you, probably sleep over, take 2 more rounds before the next morning. Yeah, you're not a wife, which is not a bad thing. You can be taking prick on the side, because I'm around here. And the guy will come and meet people like us because we are friends. I'm on your own show, my job, but well, okay. I'm on your own show, my job, but we call him my dog, my. So let's see. Yes, eventually you work together to achieve one common and become one. Not just you, it's two family. Bro, I want us to talk in terms of building a product. What product? Send me a message if you have a good offer. If you have a good idea, let's do business together. How many people girls want sleep with chat? How many neighbor? How many people girls want sleep with? How my endoko? God damn. The more makeup they wear, the easier they are to slay. Not necessarily though. Not necessarily. I prefer, and most men can attest to this though. I prefer women with less makeup. Yeah, less makeup. Preferably though, she doesn't even know how to use it. She probably just. I prefer. Those are always my type. Yeah, preferably. Heavy makeup, we should wear really. Some song, Joe. Some song. But let's keep it pushing, man. Um, we that wants a lady to build with and never ready to marry now. Waiting we go do. Oh, guy, you're not looking for a woman to build with. What motto my doni? About funny, which is not a bad thing, you know, which is not a bad thing. But be vocal about it, because you will meet. I said something a couple of weeks ago. I said the easiest woman to, to have sex with is a woman that is ready. She's ready for marriage right now. Around that 26, 27, that is the easiest stage to put her in a roster. Only got 2 months. You can take 2 or 3 months from her. Baby, we're still getting, you can even take 5 months. We're getting to know each other. Because she's ready right now. And at that stage, when we say a guy should be truthful, baby, maybe I was truthful the last time. You fucking blocked me. You get me? Because women don't like truth. Come on now. If you tell her that, okay, baby, me, I'm not ready for a relationship. You're looking for a relationship. Jamadorawa. Tomafiroko. She will block you. You get me? Women are the ones that teach men how to treat them. I swear. Because when you're truthful to them, like, okay, baby, I'm not ready for a relationship, but you look like a nice girl. Let's just be having sex and just be enjoying each other's company. I might catch your feelings later. You say, nope, you're disgusting. Okay. And then you see another one, you say, baby, you are the one I've been looking for all my life. You want to marry? I'm going to marry you someday. Oh yes. And then you take 3 months. After 3 months, you say, baby, I'm not doing anymore. Say, but you promised me. Me want to invest software. Okay. Yeah, my own software. Let's see. It's not like a bad boy since I'm just telling you shit. Let's see. Heavy makeup with umbrella lashes. Those ones. I don't. Let's see. I'm sick of the girls in my generation. I can't lie. How old are you? OTS Homes. I can't lie. Within the space of a week, I've blocked 20. 20 girls. Omo, you have time, oh. 20. Yes, I prefer women with less makeup. Of course, every man does. Bola. We want a lady to be okay. I think I answered that. Let's see. Where are you from? I'm from Aurora, Zimbabwe. What's yeah? Miss V said, "Chai, oh guy, you are a bad boy." Okay, oh, truthful care. This guy now. OTS, you're 22. You're 22 years old. You should focus. What are you doing in a relationship? What are you doing? 20. The fact that you have 20 girls, bro, I respect you, man. You're probably a player. Okay. Don't focus on yourself, man. Become better. Ladies that are too desperate for marriage are the easiest to sleep with. I swear down, I'm telling you the truth. Because she's ready. You can easily, especially if you are, let's say you are a top man, a top tier. Everything is going on well for you. You have your own place, you're making money, your own car, your own wedded. Hello. Follow. Hello. slow. As I was saying, my me, especially when she's ready. Oh God, you can easily take that time from her. I swear down. It's not like I'm telling you guys to go and do it, but I'm just using it to tell ladies that you can't wait until that time. You will be used. Alone, I'm telling you the truth. You will be used. They will take advantage of you. It's just best for guys to say the truth. They are called okay. I'm young, can't lie. Yeah, but I would say this, man. If you're 22 years old or you're 20s, youngins listening to me right now, there's a lot of things you need to work on in yourself before you start, depleting your energy into women. And one of them is emotional stability. A lot of men, we underestimate the importance of you being emotionally stable. One of the first things that men go for to build is our body. And after body, you go and get money. We don't talk about spiritual stability. We don't talk about emotional maturity. Because if you're not careful, as you start going through life as a young man, the way life treats you, there's a big chance you will become bitter. Yes, when you become bitter, you become like if you find it so hard to tolerate nonsense. I swear down. You find it so hard to tolerate nonsense. And before you know what's up, you are a bitter person. And if you want to be a fulfilled human being, it is not enough to have money and good body. You need to have emotional maturity. So, for you, my good man, at 22 years old, go and work on it. You need mentors, probably your dad or your uncle. Let them teach you. Go and ask them. All those old people, they know things. Let them teach you, man. Let people make decisions for themselves. Honesty is key. Okay. I have a house of my own, but I won't lie. This girl, I'm tired. I just the bank they go. Okay. Devin can say I'm 26, just got into a relationship. Obviously, you have money. He said, I'm young with a CLA Benz. Oh gosh, I'll tread carefully, man. Those desperate ones use the scope of celibacy. I don't want to hear it. Take for example, why did you go on dates with a man when you know you're practicing celibacy? You're trying to manipulate me. The fuck? Like, the fuck you think you're doing? On play low intelligence me. Are you fucking dumb? You get me? I say this to ladies. If you get out of a relationship, take the time to heal and reflect whatever baggage from that relationship. Don't jump into dating scene straight because guys are easy. They will sleep with you for sure. But most women will play games and say, I'm practicing celibacy now. Oh, Jenny, do you think we are fools? Like, oh, come here. Oh, yeah, get out. Like, you look koshilo. Lenu giggle. The fuck you think you're doing? How stupid did you? Ìyẹn kò dáa now. Ladies, Emma look des. Kí ni mo gbọ́ yìí? Emma look desperate o. Wọ́n ti já yín sí. Let me tell you something. You look desperate, you don't look desperate. At that stage, man, we know we can take it from you. I swear down. I'm telling you the truth. What do you think I'm talking about? You think I'm just... No, I'm telling you the truth. Yeah, ìyẹn kò dáa now. Oh, baby. I don't think you guys know what men go through and the mental state of mind of men. So my advice, the resolution I came through, and I tell women on this podcast is, you see that stage when you're on fire, don't hurt it on. When your belly is flat like this, you know when you sit down as a woman, you know when the proportion of your waist and your hips is like this. Eh? Not gallop, oh. I'm talking about what year that stage that every mirror you walk past, you walk on where here nobody can test me. Fuck. Oh yeah, that stage, that is when you should go and look for husband. But you won't hear me, because come on now. Ọmọ tí kò bá tẹ́ kí n gbọ́. Jẹ́ kémi máa lọ o. Àwa tẹ́ máa pàdé ìgboro náà lélẹ̀. But me, I don't have your time, man. You get me? Because I won't share panky. Me, I'm just telling you guys. Before you avoid, I've been dating him for 7 years. Oh, God. Because you're not the one. Ladies that wear heavy makeup on regular basis have less confidence. Every one of them, the bigger percentage of them have low self-esteem. The bigger percentage of them. Tell me I'm beautiful. My God. Koshida no be. Koshilo. It's called figure 8. You know, like every woman have hips at all, small, at all. You get me? But there is a stage that way. As men, we know this. When you put your hands on a waist like this, you can slide it down, no gallop. That stage, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's a study that was done many years ago. Young men from age 16 years old to 65 years old, they said a 22-year-old woman is the most beautiful woman. Now, women will say, it's ridiculous that a 60-year-old or Deniani. Oh, bongo Timon Sonny. The brain of man is different from your brain. You get me? Because there's something they call sexual funds. There is sexual fund. You know what sexual fund is? Sexual fund is you're rich, or belly, or. But you guys are here to answer my questions. So why is it that you guys wait until after your peak? You wait till 26, 27 before you say, okay, now I'm ready to get married. Why? I have a lot of stories, man. Most of my stories, I don't think I should tell you guys. You guys will perceive me differently. Mula on ridiculous stories, lower man. But let me keep it pushing. My cancel it's time to go. Almost celibacy my foot too. In the back, but no man. Go get out. Celibacy, bo. What you got there? First, there are development factors and emotional maturity and men and women. Can you explain that the real Miss White? What does that mean? Gucci Naira said, I'm single. I need a relationship. How old are you? So lower. And you want relationship? Okay. Men use this trope of advising women to boost and promote toxic behavior. Sure. It's an ego boost toxic. I'm not advising anybody. This is for you, not your mate. If you decide to get married early, and I will tell you why. If you decide to get married late, I'm on that level that both women in their peak and outside of their peak, I can get them if I want. I can if I want. And that's the you are obviously new on this podcast. I tell men not to get married early. I want men to get to this stage. Get to your peak. Raw. Ego boost. I have ego already. I'm a man. So I don't need any ego boost just because I'm a man already. I have ego. You get me? But what I'm saying is, when you are in your peak, you are powerful enough like a multi-millionaire man. Emi Nicola marry. I'm not telling young women to go marry. No. And the reason is this. Because I can get them if I want. Both Any age. Would you believe this? At this stage of my life, any one of them. But wow, okay, man. If I see your message one time, I'll block you. Oh, yeah, well, empathy and emotional regulation in all aspects, your response are very vital. You have common sense. Shout out to you. Um, what should women be doing to prep as a wife? Tell me, see, this is why you make friends with your mom. This is why you make friends with your aunties. They should teach you. You get me? They should teach you. It's not the responsibility of a man to teach women how to be feminine. Just the same way it's not your responsibility as a man, as a woman, to teach a man how to be masculine. It doesn't even make any sense. If you have to teach a man to be masculine, that is not your man. Make friends with the women in your life that have men in their life. Let them teach you. If not, you will be used. Alone, you will be taken advantage of. You'll be taken advantage of. Let's round this up. I have to go. You know one thing I don't like, and I will say this. I will say this. Rather than go take therapy and speak to people that will fix your mental state of mind so you can live a fulfilled life, it is very easier to come online and gaslight people that are trying to point out things you need to work on. You get me? I'm not advising anyone to get married early. I'm not advising anyone to get married late. All I try to point out is this is what happens when you wait late. When you are early, like in your peak, you have strength, you have power. And I point it out. So if people come here and you say, oh my God, you're triggered. I don't think people understand what they do when they gaslight. And I think I should explain something. You are showing me you're showing me how mentally unstable you are and how much help you need. I'm telling you the truth. That is all you're showing me. I want you to heal. Go and get therapy. Go and get therapy, man. Okay. Go and get therapy. Okay. Women should look for impact to add to the man's life if he is open for change. Open for change in what aspect? Make me understand. In what aspect? Change or not? Change. Women should look for impact to add to the man. Okay. My parents are married for 48 years. Those are your mentors, though. If they've been married for 48 years, you need to talk to them. Let them teach you. Let them teach you, man. Let them teach you. Ask questions. If I experience this in my relationship, how should I fix it? If they love you, they will teach you. If your mom loves you genuinely and you're a man, you're listening to me right now, she's going to teach you about women. Because women are not your friends, so they are not your friends. Okay. Let's see. No sounds. It was nice tuning in. Shout out to you, Favor. Shout out to you though. Tell me, saying African men spoke on it. Emotional maturity is important for men and women and your elders. I talk about this all the time. I do. I talk about this all the time because, as a man, when you're young and you feel that physical strength, you think you're ready for a relationship, especially when you start making money. Oh, guy, you're not ready. I swear down, you're not ready. You're not even close. You're not close. So, thanks, Mr. Phoebe, for this one. First, I'll shout out to you, though. Guys, I think I've had enough. Today was a beautiful day. Favor said, how does a late 20s man work on emotional maturity? You see what I'm saying? Make friends with your dad. If you don't have one, make friends with your uncles. If you don't have one, have a male mentor. Majority of the time as men, when we get mentors, we focus mainly on financial stability. That is would you believe financial stability is the number 4 most important thing you need to focus on? Number 4. The number 1, spiritual stability. Number 2, you need emotional maturity. You need that number 4, number 2. Number 3, work on your body. At all. Push up. A strong body is a strong mind. And then number 4, go and make money. But you need people that have made mistakes before, older men that will guide you. That's the cheat code. So when you have mentors that can teach you, give you the cheat code, and you have God as your support system, because life challenge will come. That one normal. So you can continue to weather through the storm. That's all I can say. That is all I can say. Not all men know about these factors. Okay. I speak to my mom about marriage, just wanted to know your perspective. Okay, what do you want to know about my perspective, Thomason? I think you asked question. You said, how should a woman prepare to be a wife? You have to understand I'm a man. You get me? There are certain things that I didn't know that I needed before I met my woman. You get me? And it wasn't even taught to me. And that's the beauty that is one of the non-tangible values that women bring into the life of men. There are certain things that you don't even know you need from a woman, and she will start doing and say, wow, I can't live without this thing. You get me? So Boshe we go gone, yeah. So I can't talk about what women need to work on. You get me? But 3 main things that men are looking for in women are a beautiful woman for sure. At all 5 over 10. That's easy to get for any woman. And you will still see some of them. They can't get it. Oh my yokun shikaleni. You get me? You can't. A 10 over 10 woman, men do not marry them. Would you believe this? Men just smash and go. Men usually marry around 5 or 6 over 10 women. Now, easy to talk to is number 2. And then feminine. Autant. But those 3 things are very, very strong though. Those 3 things I mentioned just now are very, very strong, because when you're feminine, you are a nurturer. You get me? You can you're very accommodating. You can take care of a house. You can take care of a child. You can take care of the man. You know how to talk. And it boils down to, easy to talk to too. Most women are not easy to talk to. You have to be. You have to be easy to talk to though. Today was a successful day. I think I should round this up. Okay. What woman would you consider a 5 over 10? Okay. Are you talking about all these popular women? I should just mention one to you. Or what do you mean? What do you mean when you say easy to talk to? Jenna, easy to talk to is maybe we're going out on Friday. I want you to come with me. That is not the right time to say, I'm going out with my friends. Does that make sense? I'm going out with my friends. I won't be able to do it. And even if you're going out with your friends, easy to talk to is when you say, I'm going out with my friends, but what time it is? I can change the time so we can go together. What time are we going? Okay, we're going by 6. Okay, I will go hang out with my friends and then I will come and meet you by 5 o'clock. That is easy to talk to. You are accommodating. Most women, what they do is they say, I can't do it. I have to go hang out with my friends, without trying to make up with the fact that this guy is trying to build closure with you guys, because he's trying. That is easy to talk to. Easy to talk to is like, when he comes and say, okay, I'm working on this so idea, and you just listen, you chip it in. Some like, Oga, just the same way we have men that lack, that don't have good communication skills. There are some women out here that their communication skills is just poor. But wait, before I forget. To give an example of a 5 over 10 woman, have you ever seen a good-looking man, and you see his wife, and you say, what? How did you end up with this woman? Because she's not all that beautiful. To some extent, she's a skinny, small woman, but she's not all that beautiful. Women will send me message and say, like, I see a lot of good-looking men with a like average looking woman. Average looking woman is a 5/10 woman. That is a wife. And the reason is this: as she gets older, the beauty matures. I talk about it all the time. A young woman that is 5/10, when you start giving her experience and exposure, you start spending money on her. And you know me, I talk freely. When you start giving her prick, you start touching certain places in her body, outside of her body, her mind, her beauty jumps from 5 to like 6.5, 7. You get me? That is a wife. Because men take pleasure from seeing that growth. Oh yeah, see that growth. But okay. But 10/10 woman. Oh God. Even a random woman gets approached at all once in a day. If she's, you get me? A regular woman gets approached at all once in a day. A 10/10 woman, let's say 5 times in a day. 5 times 30, 150. Can she say no to 150 men? About funny. Can she say no to one? And even if she can say no to 150 men, it is too much of a risk. Then you are insecure. Okay, Ben, my son, shut up. See things from the perspective of men. Like, I don't want a man that is insecure. The men, just shut up. Kokoshidano. Let's see. Shout out to Sexy Sholi NC. Thank you, guys. Guys, me, I have to go, man. I have to go. So a beautiful man doesn't have a chance of getting married. A 5/10 woman is a beautiful woman, Miss V. She's a beautiful woman, but she's an average looking beautiful woman. That is a wife. Because there's a big chance. Miss V, when the guys start touching certain places, her beauty jumps. Beauty jumps. But a 10/10 woman, my love, her beauty is not going anywhere. Eh? Take the time to know how men think. Take the time to know how men think. Who is this right here? Is this Tim? I don't know who Tim is. Guys, Emilio, this live show will be posted on YouTube. You guys should follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Apple and Spotify. Follow us on TikTok if this is your first time of coming here. Thank you for your love and your support, guys. Today was a successful one. Continue to be well. The concept of this podcast is not to shame you, is not to bring you down. We all make mistakes, life happens. As long as you keep having accountability and you're willing to work on yourself and fix yourself and get better, that's a fulfilled life. But don't just be, ignorant and say, no, I don't need no change. And if the man loves me, is going, or if the woman loves me, he or she is going to accept me. No, change is inevitable. Allow yourself to change. You get me? But I just said the things you said today, they will come for you in numbers. Very much needed truth. My good man, this is how I talk. Oh, come on now. I've been doing this live show now since 2021. This is how I talk. Oh, they know. But shout out to you, Bolaji. Thank you, man. But this is how I talk. I talk freely, man. I talk freely. And that's why I said this podcast is not for everybody. You get me? If you can't hear the truth, Elga, you get me? Like some people will criticize, you get man. But you guys should continue to be well, man. Chin up always, man, and continue to be better. There's always room for change. Don't be fixed. Allow yourself to change and to grow. Be better. Malik, shout out to you. Shout out to the rest of you, though. Thank you for coming out today. I appreciate your love and your support. Okay, take care. Happy Sunday.